Last night, the topic for our circle was non-attachment, and I was just thinking about that, about not being attached to people, places, things, outcomes, ideas, identities, just not being attached to things, as in if they're gone or they change, you're screwed. And I was thinking one of the most extreme cases of my non-attachment practice was when I was facing going to prison for a year in 2022 or 3. Anyways, I've been sober on the road to recovery like a year, maybe 14 months, and something popped up from the past down in Phoenix, and I didn't even know that I had committed the crime. Okay, this was like an undercover thing, and they didn't file the charges until all the dust settled from COVID and stuff. So when a warrant started popping up down there and I looked it up, I was like, I don't even know what that is. I didn't get arrested for that. I don't know what that is. So long story short, I was facing a mandatory 1 year in prison. Mandatory. Which kind of means like you have to do it if you get convicted of it. And there was really no ways around it. So I had to mentally prepare myself. Okay, this was anguish. Like, I'm gonna have to let my house go. I'm gonna have to quit my job. I'm gonna have to tell my kids that I'm gonna be gone. You know, and I was resisting it so hard. I was just like, it has to turn out that I'm not going. It has to turn out that I'm not going, which created a ton of worry, which expended a ton of energy, which gave me a shitload of anxiety on a daily basis, just thinking about it and dwelling on it. And I came to a point where I just let it go. I accepted it. And I said, I'm gonna face this, and no matter what happens when I go to court, I'm gonna be okay with the outcome. And I'm gonna do the time, and I'm going to work on myself while I'm there, and I'm going to continue to reach out to my kids, and then when I get out, then I'm just going to start back to life. And when I got to that point where I could just accept how things were and didn't rely on outcomes, I had freedom. I tasted complete freedom and peace because I knew that I'd be okay. I know that's an extreme example, but it's a good example. I need extreme examples sometimes in my life to know this is a lesson that you need to learn, Casey. Like, source, God, creator, spirit, life, energy, whatever is in charge, or whatever force of nature runs this place, just has to grab me by the cheeks and say, this is how it is. You gotta listen to this. So, how do I apply this in daily life, you know? Like with work, I don't take it that serious. Some people take their job very seriously. They would be devastated if they lost their job or if their job severely changed. I don't, it's not something that I worry about. I want to do a good job. I want to show up and be appreciated and encouraged, etc. But if that job disappeared, it's an opportunity for me to do something different. And it's pretty much how it is with everything. Not everything, but pretty much everything. Being non-attached to outcomes. Letting go of the grip of life. And just going with life. Everything is experience. Everything is a teaching moment. Good things, bad things. Boy, I really got in the feels on this one. Devastation, elation, they're just two sides of the same coin. It's all life. It's all an experience. So just walk through life like that. See if you can let go of the little things first, right? Like you're going to the store, and if you don't know if they've run out of something, and you're like, I'm gonna be pissed if they don't have this. Okay, that's an attachment to an outcome, and it wouldn't be a Casey video if I didn't have to blow in a breathalyzer. But that's not forever, okay? That too will fade away, and I won't have to do that anymore. But I just wanted to share that little story, and it's really helpful with people as well. Like we're not expecting people to do things or be a certain way. That's just a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for suffering. You know what we can do? We can have some expectations for ourselves, and even if we fail those expectations, we can also have love and compassion for ourselves. So I'm going to end on that. Have some love and compassion for yourself no matter what. And focus on your breath today, okay? Just spend a few minutes just consciously breathing in and out. Maybe holding at the top a couple times. Also just watching breath. Being with our breath. It's always there for you. Later.